mob switches. Are they possible on Legacy Console Edition? Surprisingly, yes, they are actually possible. If I quickly fly around, you're not going to see any hostile mobs spawning, and we are in hard mode. Unfortunately, it's a lot harder on this version. Shulkers simply do not count towards the mob cap in this game. Why? I have no clue, but that's really not good. There's 70 shulkers right here. If I turn the difficulty to hard, you'll notice that mobs immediately start spawning. So shulkers do not count towards the mob cap and cannot be used for a mob switch. We have 3 more options when it comes to mob switches: Withers, Elder Guardians, and Witches. Withers bring many more complications just because of their destructive nature, but most importantly, when it comes to Legacy Console, you can only spawn 5 Withers at once. And Withers do not interact with portals, meaning there's no way to overflow this cap. Well, how about Elder Guardians? They don't have a hard cap on how many you can spawn, and they will indeed work for a mob switch. In fact, heading to spawn, that's what I've been using for the mob switch in this video so far. Over 70 Elder Guardians. Just listen. Unfortunately, there's one major issue. Only 1 Elder Guardian spawns per monument. Not only would it take a huge amount of time transporting 70 individual Guardians to spawn, but due to the limited size of Legacy Console Edition worlds, there's most likely nowhere near 70 monuments in the world to begin with. Our last option, Witches. The initial witch that spawns in a witch hut will not despawn and could be used for a mob switch, but this doesn't help as it has the same issues as Elder Guardian, only 1 of them spawning per hut. Our only option is to duplicate mobs somehow. Unfortunately, I don't know any way to do this, at least without killing the duped mob. Initially, I thought of chunk duping, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work in Legacy Console Edition. If someone could find another mob that would work for mob switches, or simply a way to duplicate mobs, it would be possible to make a mob switch in survival. Unfortunately, to my knowledge, this likely isn't possible for now. Because of one really small change when it comes to shulkers, it becomes near impossible to make a permanent mob switch in survival. Bit of a shorter one, but I hope you enjoyed. My last video ended up being kind of rushed because my laptop was constantly overheating during editing and nearly exploded trying to render the video. I now have an actual computer, so this shouldn't be an issue for the future. Hopefully. That being said, thank you for watching.